Alright, good morning everyone. Sorry for being a couple of minutes late. We're just still tidying up and crazy times. But we are here ready to go. We have our case, we have our priority box, and our team list. This is a pick your team, so everyone should know where we're at. But just to be nice, Broncos, we've got Joel, Raiders, Matt Mitchell, Bulldogs, Wayne Stewart, Sharks, Adam Lucas, Dolphins, Jace Cone, Titans, Scott Sager, Manly, Lee Roberts, Storm, Henry McCartney, Knights, Troy Page, Cowboys, Matthew Tidbury, Eels, Ryan Morris, Panthers, Lauren Plath, Rabbitohs, Nathan Tones, Dragons, Mitchell West, Roosters, Alex Hopes, Warriors, Chris Keys, Tigers, Dylan Cameron. Alright. Let me bring up our chat. Hey David, welcome. To start off, let's find out where our next case card goes to. And individual cards have started going up this morning. Please be aware it will take us a few days to get everything up, so just be a little bit patient with us, please. Alright, and I forgot that team list already. Where are we? Congratulations. Number 32, Mr. Troy Page, with Tyson Frizzell milestone for 200 games, and the Knights 225. Let's just get all these out. Alright. Let's get straight into it. Morning, DK. Let me make sure I've grabbed the right list. It is quite possible I have grabbed the wrong one, but I will double check. Oh, I do have the wrong one. Have I done the wrong? So we are 225, but I had the wrong team list, guys. Sorry about that. I don't even know what team list that was now. Thank you for picking that up. They would have went to the right people. I just would have been saying the wrong names during the break and confused everyone else more so than me. Alright, so I'll do an update on that team list. Let me just get back to where I was. Alright, Broncos, Sam DeFresco, Raiders, Luke DeGraff, Bulldogs, Wayne Stewart, Sharks, Scott Crimo, Dolphins, David White, Titans, Sean May, Manly, Barra League, Storm, Jaden Williams, Knights, Rick Laws, Cowboys, Jace Cone, Eels, David White, Panthers, Sean May, Rabbitohs, David Morton, Dragons, Warren Stoddart, Roosters, Duffy Smith, Warriors, Sean May, and Tigers, Dylan Cameron. Alright, you even caught me by surprise. Sorry, mate. Rick Laws is the lucky case winner. All good, mate. We are off. As you can tell, I was running a couple of minutes late, so yeah, we're busy. But that's why we have the invoices and everything. They're all set up, so. First up, first pack, Black Young Guns, Xavier Savage. What number? Number 62. Parallel, Wade Egan for the Warriors. Damien Cook, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Hopefully, Alex, hopefully. Jackson Hastings, new recruits for the Knights. I think that's probably showing a really bad angle in the camera. I've got my tray turned around the opposite way. It's actually not as bad as what I thought it was, but let's fix it up so everyone can see that little bit better. There we go. Maya Hill Moana. Need to pray to the packet gods, David. No control. New recruits Daniel Atkinson for the Sharks. JT in the Kangaroos. Tommy Dearden parallel for the Cowboys. Reece Welsh, new recruits for the Broncos. Yes, but if I put the case card around here, oh, you mean down here? I don't know, you just tell me. How does that sit down there? Sonia Taruva, White Young Guns for the Panthers, number 98. James Fisher-Harris, parallel for Panthers. Got the Dragons in the Rooster spot. I do, thank you. It's because I wasn't dedicated to getting set up. I was trying to get cleaned up as well. And Ryan Madison, Ruby Mojo for the Eels, number 20. And then I'm using a tray without the stickers, so that didn't help me. I had to actually concentrate. Sifa Talakai, parallel for the Sharks. Yeah, but it's warranted. Alexander Brimson, Clutch Kings for the Titans. We've got everything right now, so we should be set. Luke Brooks, Clutch Kings for the Tigers. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Emma Politi, World Cup champions. Nick Meaney, parallel for the Storm. Clutch Kings, Adam Reynolds for the Broncos. Dominic Young, parallel for the Knights. Ball patch to come out today or tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah, we haven't pulled one yet in the break, so. Daniel Saluka Fafita, new recruits for the Rabbitohs. Shans Nicole Clockstead, new recruits for the Warriors. See, when you say it in context, DK, you don't confuse the hell out of me. Cameron Murray, World Cup champions. Isaiah Papali'i, parallel for the Tigers. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Dally M, Isaiah Yeo for the Panthers. And Titans parallel checklist. Emerald Mojo, Brendan Smith for the Roosters, number 7. Jake Averillo, parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruits, Jacob Little for the Dragons. Indigenous All-Stars, Latrell Mitchell. Dally M, Kennedy Sherrington for the Eels. Matthew Tomoko, parallel for the Raiders. And that's our first box down, guys. Hopefully, as I said, we got ourselves organised in the first one. And the rest will go nice. Jeremiah Nanai, Dally M for the Cowboys. Christian Welsh, parallel for the Storm. No Manly, no Dolphins as yet. Oh, there's one. Anthony Milford, Clutch Kings for the Dolphins. Nicholas Hines, Indigenous All-Stars for the Sharks. Alexander Brimson, parallel for the Titans. Kelma Talagi, new recruits for Manly. Aha, booklet. Nice. Number 12, Cody Walker. So it is a booklet, guys. That's the signature patch. Congratulations. You'll be happy. Alex Johnston, parallel for the Rabbitohs. I'm waiting for it. Ruby Mojo, Jake Trbojevic for Manly, number 14. Sean O'Sullivan, Dolphins parallel. I'll have it just wrong player. Right team though. Zali Faye, Maori All-Stars. JT and the Kangaroos. Sharks parallel checklist. Jackson Paulo, new recruits for the Roosters. Young Guns, Joseph Suwali, number 4 for the Roosters. So DK reckons to put these down here. Dane Gagai, parallel for the Knights. New recruits, Reid Marnie for the Bulldogs. Rabbits have only got the one numbered hit so far. They've got a few inserts, but Daly Cherry Evans, parallel for Manly. You'll find most of the teams start to even out after a few boxes. Destiny Brill, Maori All-Stars. That's why I personally like the case breaks, because everyone gets a fair share. Cody Walker, Clutch Kings for the Rabbitohs. But then the half case breaks, they're a cheap, quick, fun thing to do. They both have their benefits. Shaylee Bent, World Cup champions. Jason Tomalolo, parallel for the Cowboys. Clutch Kings, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. Victor Radley, parallel for the Roosters. New recruits, Isaiah Papali'i for the Tigers. World Cup champions, Patrick Carrigan. Marcus Sivo, parallel for the Eels. How many base sets do you normally get from a case break? 10 is pretty much. New recruits, Jock Madden for the Broncos. Brent Naden, Indigenous All-Stars. Pretty sure he's at Tigers. White League sensation, number 40, Dylan Brown for the Eels. Ezra Mam, parallel for the Broncos. Honestly, Jai, I don't know. We're trying. Racing McGregor, Dally M for the Roosters. Liam Martin, parallel for Panthers. Tyrone Peachy, new recruit for the Panthers. That's 2 boxes down. Hang on, guys, sorry. Pretty sure I got all the albums out of this one, and if they had a spot in this one, I grabbed it out as well.
I'm going the reverse. Because I figured that's what you did.
Red Marnie, parallel for the Bulldogs. Zane Musgrove, new recruits for the Dragons. Raiders checklist, parallel. Shanice Parker, Maori All-Stars. New recruit, Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. Hutch Kings, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Master Series in the Cowboys. Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors, parallel. Greg Marzu, new recruit for the Knights. Just a quick question, guys. Does anyone have any issues on my screen, but I'm on the dashboard. I'm not on the same screen you guys see. In the top left-hand corner, I've got the live and the time running there, but it blocks out my Broncos and half my Raiders spot. Does anyone else have that issue? Is that something that I need to fix? White Young Guns, Jacob Carraz, number 68 for the Bulldogs. Jack Bird, parallel for the Dragons. Sapphire Mojo, Lindsay Collins for the Roosters, number 22. 22 of 22. Big Tino, not on our screens, awesome. Thank you. Parallel for Titans. Ruby Mojo, Apasai Coruscant, number 18 for the Tigers. Thank you. Eliza Katoa, parallel for Storm. Matt Burton, Clutch Kings for the Bulldogs. Keezy Apps, World Cup champions. Junior Paulo, parallel for the Eels. Gal Broughton, not sure. Tarek Sims, new recruits for the Storm. Clutch Kings, Daly Cherry Evans for Manly. And Latrell Mitchell, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Oregon Kafusi, new recruits for the Sharks. Dally M, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Broncos parallel checklist. Regan Campbell Gillard, World Cup champions. William Kennedy, parallel for the Sharks. Indigenous All-Stars, Jermaine Hopgood. James Fisher-Harris, number 72. Patch. Jaden Brayley, parallel for the Knights. Cody Walker, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruits, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. There will be so many inserts on release. Yeah. Single card orders go crazy. Nico Hines, Dally M for the Sharks. Apasai Coruscant, parallel for Tigers. Roosters parallel checklist. Blake Brayley, parallel for the Sharks. New recruits, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. Sapphire Mojo, Jack Bird for the Dragons, number 20. Jacob Saifiti, parallel for the Knights. Apasai Coruscant, new recruit for the Tigers. Quincy Dodd, Indigenous All-Stars. JT in the Maroons. David Nofaluma, parallel for Tigers. Jeremy Marshall King, new recruits for the Dolphins. White Young Guns, Will Warbrick for the Storm, number 42. And Jacob Carraz, parallel for the Bulldogs. Ruby Mojo, Selwyn Cobbo for the Broncos, number 13. And Ryan Madison, parallel for the Eels. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Dally M, Jamie Chapman for the Broncos. Campbell Graham, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Indigenous All-Stars, Jasmine Peters. Ryan Pappenhausen, Clutch Kings for the Storm. Not sure. Oh no, they're not all. A lot of the pictures for the All-Stars, they're of them doing their, I don't know what you'd call them as a general thing, but the haka and the Indigenous dance, the war dance. Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Reece Walsh, parallel for the Broncos. I thought there for a minute it was all of them, but no, there's a few from in the games. Isabel Kelly, World Cup champions. Felice Kafusi, parallel for the Dolphins. New recruit, Zach Hosking for the Panthers. New recruits, Valami Kickout for the Bulldogs. Latrell Mitchell, World Cup champions. Justin Olam, parallel for the Storm. Brighton Nakora, Maori All-Stars. Dally M, Joseph Sawali for the Roosters. Jake Trbojevic, parallel for Manly. Black League Sensations, number 40 of 40, James Fisher-Harris for the Panthers. Philip Semi, parallel for the Titans. New recruit, Cooper Johns for Manly. Corey Hawara Nera, Mary All-Stars. And that's the end of another box. Sam Walker, Clutch Kings for the Roosters. Ruby Mojo, Matthew Tomoko for the Raiders, number 43. Joe Offengowie, parallel for the Tigers. Jeremy Marshall King, new recruits for the Dolphins. Jerome Luai, parallel for Panthers. New recruit, Kieran Foran for the Titans. Jeremy Marshall King, parallel for the Dolphins. Jada Taylor, Indigenous All-Stars. Emerald Mojo for the Broncos, Adam Reynolds, number 6. Raymond Fatala Mariner, parallel for the Bulldogs. Master Series JT for the Maroons. Hamali Olaka'atu, parallel for Manly. Jermaine Hopgood, new recruit for the Eels. White Young Guns, Fanua Pole for the Tigers, number 61. Lindsay Collins, parallel for the Roosters. Keely Davis, World Cup champions. Matt Moylan, parallel for the Sharks. Clutch Kings, Ben Hunt for the Dragons. Kira Dibb, Indigenous All-Stars. Mitchell Moses, Clutch Kings for the Eels. What am I doing that way? Jamal Fogarty, parallel for the Raiders. New recruits, Brendan Smith for the Roosters. New recruits, James Tarmo for the Cowboys. Ben Hunt, World Cup champions. Aden Fanua Blake, parallel for the Warriors. Dally M, Alex Johnston for the Rabbitohs. Lachlan Miller, parallel for the Knights. Maori All-Stars, Joseph Tapine. Black Young Guns, Isaiah Tass for the Rabbitohs. Number 2, nice low one. Damage. Moses. Is that a misspell? Mosesi Sulai. Maybe not. Mosesi Sulai for the Dragons, parallel. Hayes Perham, Maori All-Stars. New recruits, Danny Levi for the Raiders. And last packet for our 5th box. Dally M, Isabel Kelly for the Roosters. And Chad Townsend, parallel for the Cowboys. Alright, let's go. Box number 6. Clutch Kings, Cody Walker for the Rabbitohs. New recruits, Oregon Kafusi for the Sharks. Jeremiah Nanai, parallel for the Cowboys. New recruits, Jock Madden for the Broncos. World Cup champions, Jessica Surgis. Cody Walker, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Club champions, Daniel Saifiti for the Knights, number 76. Panthers parallel checklist. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars. Kangaroos, JT. Jesse Bromwich, parallel for the Dolphins. Daly Cherry Evans, Clutch Kings for Manly. New recruit, Reid Marnie for the Bulldogs. Young Guns, Sean Russell for the Eels, number 47. Josh Schuster, parallel for Manly. Dally M, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Mikhail Ravalawa, parallel for the Dragons. Ruby Mojo, Isaac Tago for the Panthers, number 2. Tigers, parallel checklist. Jada Taylor, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruit, Mitchell Barnett for the Warriors. Matt Burton, Clutch Kings for the Bulldogs. Josh Adokar, parallel for the Bulldogs. New recruit, Zane Musgrove for the Dragons. Jackson Hastings, parallel for the Knights. World Cup champions, Jake Trbojevic for Manly. Josh Papali, parallel for the Raiders. Maori All-Stars, Jordan Ricky. Maori All-Stars, Joseph Tapine. Sapphire Mojo, Nico Hines for the Sharks, number 9. And Marata Nakor, parallel for the Warriors. Two more packets for box number 6. New recruits, Greg Marshew for the Knights. Dally M, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Brighton Nakora, parallel for the Sharks. And that is the end of box number 6. In my opinion, guys, we're doing well. We started a little bit late, had a couple of little hiccups, and we're back on time. So, happy days. Let's keep going. Oh, nice. Number 76, and JT's signature in the Kangaroos. So remember, that gets randomised as one lot with the rest of the Master Series cards. And just to be clear, guys, we do have another chance to still hit one in the priority box. Tolator Koala, parallel for Manly. Now that would be something special if we can do that. Amy Turner, Maori All-Stars. New recruit, Josh Hodgson for the Eels. Joseph Manu, Joey Manu, parallel for the Roosters. Maori All-Stars, Jasmine Strange. Clutch Kings, Sean Johnson for the Warriors. Dragons parallel checklist. JT and the Cowboys. Josh Hodgson parallel for the Eels. Eliza Katoa, new recruits for the Storm. White Young Guns, Isaiah Katoa for the Dolphins, number 103. Selwyn Cobbo, parallel for Broncos. New recruits, Pasami Saulo for the Raiders. Dally M, Tegan and Berry for the Dragons. Matt Burton, parallel for the Bulldogs. Clutch Kings, Dylan Edwards for Panthers. Clutch Kings, Joseph Tapine for the Raiders. Jack Whiten, Indigenous All-Stars for the Raiders. Yasmin Clydesdale, World Cup champions. David Clemmer, parallel for the Tigers. Joseph Tapine, parallel for the Raiders. Hey buddy, how did your break go last night? I seen you go live. Anything big in there? New recruits for the Dolphins?
Are you talking to Jared?
Yeah.
You should talk to Paul Barton.
Jared, Dad said to tell you to get in contact with Paul Barton.
Might be beneficial, might not be.
For you. Valentine Holmes, World Cup champions. Scott Drinkwater, parallel for the Cowboys. Oh, nice. Harley, we're doing a Raz for the Titans spot in 229, which is the last spot in that one. So once we get that one done, we'll start to Raz the spots in 230. At this point, that's the best. I think he's already seen it. Selwyn Cobbo, Indigenous All-Stars. Yeah, he said, haha, I've seen that, so I'm assuming he knows. New recruit, Jack.
Saying yours on the wrong day, Joe.
Jack Koziowski. New recruits for the Cowboys. Sapphire Mojo, Lachlan Miller for the Knights, number 14. No, we haven't had a bad break so far. We've hit the JT, SIG, and the booklet. Isaiah Yo, parallel for Panthers. Waiting for the Bunnies next year. Sam Verrills, new recruits for the Titans. Ruby Mojo, Nico Hines for the Sharks, number 24. Tohu Harris, parallel for the Warriors. Jamie Fressard, Dally M for the Roosters. Hopefully I pronounced that one a bit smoother. Oh, Tom Gilbert, parallel for the Dolphins. Did that box come from? Yes. That's what Dad mentioned a minute ago, that he sent yours on the wrong day. Corey Oates, parallel for the Broncos. Zach Hosking, new recruits for the Panthers. Jerome Hughes, parallel for the Storm. Sapphire Mojo for the Raiders, number 1. Oh. Brendan Smith, parallel for the Roosters. Dad, you've got to message Paul and let him know that you sent the wrong boxes to him and they were meant for Jared. He's happy to pay for the postage to fix it up. Jamie Chapman, Indigenous All-Stars.
If that's a debate he wants to have, we'll then probably take it up before.
Cowboys Master Series. So basically the end of that conversation is you're more than welcome to go and have that conversation with Paul, but it's out of our hands. Mikey Fotowaika, parallel for the Titans.
Winston Terry for not giving us the list.
Cooper Johns, new recruits for Manly. Club champions, Jared Croker for the Raiders, number 49. I didn't even notice it at first until I seen one of the posts about the the images being one from like their early days and the present one. I think that's a pretty cool feature. Something different. I have seen it on other cards. I can't tell you what they are off the top of my head. Nathan Cleary parallel for the Panthers. White Young Guns, Tom Chester for the Cowboys, number 141. Rabbitohs parallel checklist. New recruits, Apasai Coruscant for the Tigers. New recruits, Clutch Kings, Nico Hines for the Sharks. Yep, probably. Cheers for that. No stickers. DK's got me putting Master Series cards in the tray. It's all over the shop. Jordan Ricky, Maori All-Stars for the Broncos. Shania Power, Indigenous All-Stars. But thank you, Harley. I do appreciate it. As I've said, like, I do catch them when I'm sorting, but it is easier and quicker if I can just get it done in the first go. Luke Brooks, Clutch Kings for the Tigers. Clutch Kings, Pappenhausen for the Storm. Jermaine Isako, parallel for the Dolphins. World Cup champions, Lauren Brown. Chance Nicole Klokstad, parallel for the Warriors. New recruits, Jackson Hastings for the Knights. New recruits, Villami Kickout for the Bulldogs. I was just noticing, on a whole different topic, yesterday's break, Storm were lucky enough to get the case cards. It didn't do too good after that. Knights is doing a bit better today than that. Racine McGregor, Dalian for the Roosters. Blake Laurie, parallel for the Dragons. Poor Titans. On fire yesterday and can't even get a hit. Zach Docker Clay, Maori All-Stars. And them and Warriors, I think, are the only two teams yet to get a numbered hit. Everyone else is good. Big Tino, World Cup champions. Manly parallel checklist. Ruby Mojo, Jason Tomalolo for the Cowboys, number 19. Valentine Holmes, parallel for the Cowboys. Reece Walsh, new recruits for the Broncos. I'm alright, thank you. Keely Davis, Dally M's for the Dragons. Mitchell Moses, parallel for the Eels. And that's another box done. That was box number 8. 3 boxes to go. Yep, beautiful. There we go. Keep our chaos in order. Box number 9. So got 11 boxes all up. That's 10 from the case and the 1 priority box. And this is number 9. Let's go. New recruits, Jermaine Hopgood for the Eels. Dally M, James Tedesco for the Roosters. James Tedesco parallel for the Roosters. Clutch Kings, Sam Walker for the Roosters. Brian To'o parallel for Panthers. Clutch Kings, Valentine Holmes for the Cowboys. Eels parallel checklist. New recruit, Tarek Sims for the Storm. New recruits, Kieran Foran for the Titans. Payne Haas, parallel for the Broncos. Indigenous All-Stars, Bobby Law. World Cup champions, Jack Whiten. Hammer Fido, parallel for the Dolphins. Master Series in the Cowboys. Xavier Coates, parallel for the Storm. World Cup champion, Samima Torfa. Hudson Young, parallel for the Raiders. New recruits, Ben Lovett for the Rabbitohs. Clutch Kings, Mitchell Moses for the Eels. New recruits, James Tamo for the Cowboys. Dally M, Millie Boyle for the Knights. Dylan Walker, parallel for the Warriors. Danny Levi, new recruits for the Raiders. James Fisher-Harris, Maori All-Stars. Ruby Mojo, Xavier Coates, number 1 for Storm. Nice. Jaden Sewer, parallel for the Dragons. White League Sensations, number 25 for the Sharks, Nico Hines. Oh, not sure if I covered that or not accidentally. Cowboys parallel checklist. Jordan Rabina, Maori All-Stars. BD. Number 2, Tom Gilbert for the Dolphins. Lachlan Croker, parallel for Manly. Talia Fuimono, Indigenous All-Stars. And last package for box number 9. White Young Guns, Ronald Volkman for the Warriors, number 98. And Dave Shafita, parallel for the Titans. Alright, last box of the case. Dally M, Cameron Munster for Storm. Knights, parallel checklist. Joseph Tapine, Clutch Kings for the Raiders. Clutch Kings, Anthony Milford for the Dolphins. Kieran Foran, parallel for the Titans. Black Young Guns, Ezra Mam for the Broncos, number 5. West Tigers, Luke Brooks. Amafito, new recruits for the Dolphins. Lama Kickout, parallel for the Bulldogs. Indigenous All-Star, Shania Power. World Cup champions, men's team. Cameron Murray, parallel for the Rabbitohs. Maroons Master Series. Sebastian Chris, parallel for the Raiders. New recruits, Jack Gozziewski for the Cowboys. White Young Guns for the Dragons, Jaden Sullivan, number 163. No, that was right first time. Sean Johnson, parallel for the Warriors. New recruit, Kelma Talagi for Manly. Jackson Hastings, Clutch Kings for the Knights. Women's World Cup Champions team, Joseph Suwali, parallel for the Roosters. Tyrone Peachy, new recruits for Panthers. Just a reminder, guys, this is box number 10 from the case. Last box of the case. We had the priority box left to go. Isaiah Papali'i, new recruits for the Tigers. Dally M. Keely Joseph for the Roosters. Dylan Brown, parallel for the Eels. Cameron Munster, parallel for the Storm. Maori All-Stars, Hayes Perham. Pink Diamond, number 26 for the Dragons.
They won't be available until after the NRLW season is over, and they do include one signature.
So there you go, guys. The NRLW Redemption Mojo Pink Diamonds, they will not be available until after the NRLW season, and they do include the signature. Patrick Carrigan, parallel for the Broncos. So 9-card Mojo set plus signature, is that right?
That's how I'm reading it, yes.
Yep, that's how we understand it from TLA. So apologies if it's wrong, but that's how we've interpreted what they've told us. Zach Docker Clay, Maori All-Stars. Wade Egan, Ruby Mojo, number 15 for the Warriors. Nico Hines, parallel for the Sharks. 2 packets left for the case. Kira Dibb, Indigenous All-Stars. New recruit Jackson Paulo for the Roosters. And that's the end of that. 1 box to go. We've got the priority box to go, guys. Always big potential in the priority.
Giveaway.
Yep.
Things like that. Payments for outstanding breaks.
Yeah, if you're watching and you have a break spot that's unpaid for, please try and get that fixed up straight away or contact us to get it sorted. 23 Elite Case.
Andrew White paid on their website.
Will be case number 150, guys. Number 150. This is the case that some lucky customer will win. We also have the 21 Traders case and a $500 gift card. Details for that giveaway is in the video description. Elite singles have started going up. Link to Elite is in the video description. And what else did you say? Greg Marshall, new recruits for the Knights.
Captain Raz.
Oh, yep, look. Kurt Gidley, 2009 Classic Captain's Card. Raz is live in our Facebook group. Link for our Facebook group is in the video description.
And $200 voucher with it.
Oh, yeah, winner gets a $200 voucher. Second prize is the 21 Traders box. See, now I'm getting distracted. Daily M Priority Isaiah Yo for Panthers, number 25. But at the end of the day, guys, check the video description. Links and plenty of info there to check out. Sam Walker, parallel for the Roosters. Links to the breaks, to the Facebook group, to the checklist page, to the giveaway page. So plenty to look at, guys. Plenty going on. Cody Walker, Clutch Kings for the Rabbitohs. And every new member in the Facebook group gets us closer to another giveaway. We like giveaways if you can't tell. Jaden Sewer, White League Sensations for the Dragons, number 8. Ruben Cotter, parallel for the Cowboys. And tipping competition. Details for that can be found on our website's FAQ page and in Facebook posts. They are pinned in Facebook. Clint Gufferson, parallel for the Eels. We started the second tipping competition this year, guys, which is a paid one. We've got a few people in it, but we'd love to see some more people in it next year. Sanua Taruva, White Young Guns for the Panthers. Another number 1. Couple of number 1s to this break. Sam Verrills, parallel for the Titans. New recruits, Jock Madden for the Broncos. Number 3, BD Storm Checklist. Adam Reynolds, parallel for Broncos. Shannon Mato, Maori All-Stars. Maya Hill Moana, Maori All-Stars. Collectors Club, guys. We've had a couple of people contact us that are already in it. So please check your emails. The codes were sent out for that. And if you're not a part of it, once again, you can find the information on the website FAQ page or in the pinned post on Facebook. Master Series Maroons JT. Storm Parallel Checklist. Reid Marnie, new recruits for the Bulldogs. Daly Cherry Evans, Clutch Kings for Manly. Daly M Priority, Samantha Bremner, number 16 for the Roosters. Warriors Parallel Checklist. World Cup champion, number 17, Patrick Carrigan for the Broncos. Jack Whiten, parallel for the Raiders. Don't forget, guys, if you like what you're seeing today, please hit that like button. It doesn't do a lot for us, but it does help new people find us. So, Indigenous All-Stars, Latrell Mitchell. We're never going to become, I don't know what you call it, but we're never going to get paid from YouTube for doing our videos. New recruits for the Sharks, Oregon Kafusi. Yeah, the more likes we get when people are searching for the NRL trading cards, it helps us get noticed. Matt Burton, Clutch Kings for the Bulldogs. Oh, Isaac Tago, parallel for Panthers. Zane Musgrove, new recruits for the Dragons. We've got 5 packets left. Ruby Mojo, Milwaukee Fotowaker for the Titans, number 29. Tyrell Sloan, parallel for the Dragons. World Cup champions, Shaylee Bent, number 15. Ewan Aiken, parallel for the Dolphins. Excuse me. We've got 3 randomizers that we need to do before we disappear, guys. We've got the 2 team World Cup champions and the JTs. Tyrell Sloan, Indigenous All-Stars. Another BD. Number 3 of 5, Jacob Carraz for the Bulldogs. I don't know. Number 3 is a wing.
Oh, he's winning. He's not going to play center.
Well, that's what he's listed as. Tommy Turbo, parallel for Manly. Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's written as. So he might have played wing for one game or part of a game at some point.
They might have also mentioned
Mitchell Barnett, new recruit for the Warriors. And that is it. That is all, guys. That was the last packet. As I said, we do have 3 randomizations to do before we disappear. We will start with the men's because that's number 1 and it came out first as well. Then the women's. And then our group of Master Series JT cards. And most importantly, number 76 in the Kangaroos. Nice. Alright, let's switch over and get it done. The one thing I do need to make sure before we touch that is I have the right list, which I don't think I do. No, I don't. That's alright, because now I do. Excuse my ramblings, guys, but we are now set up and ready to go with the correct names. number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3. This is once again for the men's. Jace Cone with the Cowboys. Alright, next up will be the women's. Let us reset. Alright, once again, number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3. Rick Laws with the Knights. Alright, final one. Once again, this is for the Master Series, including the JT Kangaroo signature. Number 1, number 2, and lucky last, number 3. Warriors, Sean May. Congratulations. Alright guys, well thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. I'll be back